The Pacific is, to me, it's the forbidden fruit. It is so tasty because these teams are so good. And yeah, I don't want no part of it. The Suns are plus 200 at FanDuel, 33% implied. The Warriors are plus 210 at DraftKings, 32.3% implied. The Clips at plus 225. The Lakers plus 950. And the Kings 400 to 1. I can make the case for the Suns. I can make the case for the Warriors. I can make the case for the Clippers. I think the Clippers have the best title value bet. That's my biggest position going into the season in terms of winning the title. It is entirely possible that Kevin Durant winds up with the Suns, even though everyone's going to be like, they can't trade Ayton, they can't trade Booker. How are they going to get that deal done? I'm just telling you, that's where he wants to go. And I tend to think that these guys end up where they want. I am not saying that I have inside information on it, but I am not willing to be like, the Suns are out. I'm not willing to go there. If Kevin Durant goes to the Suns, this number jumps to like minus 400. The Warriors really could have won this division last year if Steph and Draymond don't get hurt. They finished third in the West when Steph and Draymond. If I told you Steph and Draymond both missed over a month of time, and I asked you to do the over-under for their seed, we would have been going over like 4.5.
And Clay missed like 2/3
and Clay the first 2 months of the season. The Clippers, incredible talent. Maybe the best talent of the overall 1 through 10, arguably. But I don't know if they're going to try. The Warriors are coming off of a title. Why are they going to try? They're going overseas for preseason. Teams that go overseas in preseason tend to go under their win total, which would mean that they're probably not going to win the division. The Suns seem like they're on the verge of collapse after last year, but maybe they just run it back and everything's fine. I have no idea, Brandon. I have no idea. I'm definitely not betting the Lakers, and I'm definitely not betting the Kings. I'm staying away from this one entirely. I don't think there's value here.
Yeah, I'm with you on all of that. I think that you might have expected me to try to pull a Lakers play here, and I was tempted. I thought that was going to be my angle when I started looking at it.
And then you looked at the roster.
Yeah. Well, it's because I'm still assuming, not on insider info, I'm just assuming that Kyrie and probably +1 is going to be on the roster. But even with that assumption, again, back to the division we just talked about, there's 3 good teams besides the Lakers in the division. Yep. So I need a trade to happen. I need talent to come in. I need LeBron and Anthony Davis to stay healthy. I need Kyrie to actually play basketball games. Mm-hmm. And by the way, I still need a lot of good things to happen for the team and 3 other good teams to leave the door open. It's too much. And like, why would the Lakers give a rip about winning the division anyway? That is just, I don't see it. So to me, it's just a stay away. I don't know what's going to happen here. I'm intrigued. I want to see what happens, but I don't want to bet on it. What was interesting to me is, so I put the odds together for this. The books don't have any idea either. So here's the odds at 4 major books, just 1, 2, and 3, the order they rank them. At DraftKings, the Suns are the favorite. Clippers and Warriors are tied for second. All right. FanDuel, the Warriors are the favorite in the division. Clippers are second. Suns are third. So the Suns are third in FanDuel, first at DraftKings. At BetMGM, the Warriors are the favorite, tied with the Suns, and the Clippers are third. And then at PointsBet, we got Suns, Clippers, Warriors, 1, 2, and 3. All 4 of those books are totally different. Like, this is one spot. If there's one of those 3 that you want to fade, and you're just like, look, I don't believe in whoever. I don't believe in the Warriors off the title defense. They're too old. They're not going to be healthy. I don't believe in the Clippers, Kawhi and PG, and they won't play. Like, whoever it is, you do like the Panera style. You pick 2 and just grab which 2 of the 3 do you like. And basically any combo, you're getting like a minus 200. If you like that, go for it. I like all 3. Actually, if I had to play one of these, I would probably play the Suns, who I think are slightly undervalued. And especially if they got KD, would obviously the number would be a little better. But I don't see the value here. This is the one division that is, I don't know at what point this year I would want to play this either, where I just don't think that this is the spot to play.
This one I think is a preseason only. Just bet and then take your losses one way or the other. Don't get caught in trying to.
Yeah, I don't think this is a position builder because there's too much volatility with all these teams. So if you want to grab a team and hang on for dear life, go for it.
I will say objectively, I think the Suns have the best Evie. And the reason I would say that is
Me too.
The Warriors coming off of the title. The preseason thing really is going to be a thing I'll talk about in the win total stuff. It really, like, the trend on this is pretty stark. They got a little worse. They lost Otto Porter. They lost Gary Payton II, right? They're counting on internal development, which they should have, but it's enough to ding them. The Clippers just, they're going to rest guys, and they never take the regular season all that seriously. And it's Kawhi, who we haven't seen play in 2 years, or in a year, like all of these things combined. So the only team I know that is not missing a major piece, that made additions in the offseason, they get Dario Saric back, they add Josh Okogie, didn't lose anybody significant, is the Phoenix Suns, that was the 1 seed last year. And they actually fit my model of overperforming teams tend to, I know it sounds crazy, teams that overperform the year prior tend to go over the following season. They overperformed last season by a pretty high amount. So I think the Suns are the best objective value in the Pacific, but I will not be betting it because yikes.